Welcome to a new episode of Royal on Tour. Much of this trip is on the highway through Germany, of which we show only the beautiful Brits at Hamburg. The weather is phenomenal for travel, which makes the view even more beautiful than it normally already is. Everything is going well because Joanne is behind the wheel. When we drive up to the Great Belt Bridge, we always pass the 19th century lighthouse. Here we drive over one of my favorite bridges, the Great Belt Bridge. This suspension bridge was opened in 1998 and has a vertical clearance of 65 meters and is 18 kilometers long. Joanne found a nice overnight spot online, right on the beach overlooking the Great Belt Bridge. It is a bit of a round trip of the highway through the countryside. But once there, it was indeed, as Joanne said, a beautiful place. During the day, many locals came to take a dip in the sea. In the evening, many locals came as well for a view of the sunset or an evening walk along the beach. And at night it was quiet, except for a few who drive by to look at the stars. The facilities are great, it is pretty new and very clean. During the evening walk, I saw a deer hopping away, just behind the beach. The next day we jumped in the van again to drive into the direction of Sweden.
Welcome to Sweden!
We enter Sweden via the Öresund Bridge and we looked for an overnight stay about 5 hours drive away. In the distance you can see the city of Malmö. We come across a cable-stayed bridge called the Uddevärp Bridge. It's the 5th longest bridge in Sweden.
We found a nice park for night spot in Kampersvik, a town of 60 people near Grebbestad. A great overnight spot with no facilities except a bin and a picnic table. Super quiet and a picturesque village to walk through. The next day we drove to Hansemakerkilen Nature Reserve, near the border with Norway. We considered spending the night there, but due to the crowds, we decided to travel further. But it was a nice break to stretch our legs for a while by walking the blue routes and enjoying the sunny weather and beautiful scenery.
Nice bridge, a hiking bridge. And crystal clear water.
The weather was so nice that we chose this quiet place to sit down for a while, to take in these beautiful surroundings. Finally, the Norwegian border is in sight, and we drive in the direction of Fiska.
We passed a pretty little stave church on the way and stopped there for a short moment. Well, that's something. We suddenly feel like a nice cup of coffee with something sweet to go with it. Well, that's good, because we are just entering the town of Dalen, searching for a bakery. And yes, in Dalen too, they have a bakery with all kinds of sweets. And now that we are there, we also eat a ham cheese sandwich, and to our complete delights. While we're eating, we also got a nice view of a waterfall.
For a short moment it is dry, and we walk for a brief moment through this picturesque town. What a beautiful hotel on the outside. Oh, also a few old cars in front of the door. As we leave the small town of Dalen, the road is immediately uphill, and then the hotel is also easy to see from above. And what a special water haze above the lake you get when it has just rained.
So the first snow. Here we made one of the most pleasant overnight stops along the route 337 near the town of Rijstad. There is still remains of snow, which we like at this time of year, late May, and a waterfall runs behind our van, which we could only see from above.
With these beautiful shots from above, we end this episode. Thanks for taking time to watch this episode so far. Hopefully watching it was much fun for you as it was for us making this episode. Join us again next time as we continue watching and filming Norway. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything, but then we will be sure you enjoyed this too.